The TD Niagara Jazz Festival is set to kick off on July 15th, and we are here with the organizer, the founder, Juliette. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me.
CHCH Triggs, beautiful vineyard.
Yes.
We've got so many great things coming up.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the events.
Well, our flagship kicks off here, and 10 years ago we were here as well for years 1 and 2, so full circle.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we really had to be back at CHCH Triggs to the point that we actually shifted the dates of the festival so we could be here. That's how important it is. So we'll be featuring Lila Bialy, John Sherwood, who we'll hear a bit of later on today, and one of our youth performers here. And then the next day, it's Alex Pangman and her Alley Cats, and that's at Willowbank on the 16th, and that's a jazz picnic.
Oh, is that where we're having the picnic lunch? Oh,
yes.
Yes, okay. We're going to be talking to one of the chefs coming up too. You do not want to miss the snack. It is amazing.
Exactly. And then we have Monday off. On a Tuesday, we're doing a master class with one of our touring bands coming in from Holland.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, Wojtek Justina Trio. The next day, they'll be, and that's pay what you can for master classes.
Oh,
so the
that's nice.
first two are ticketed events. Then it's a pay what you can or free for students.
Ooh.
Free for all students.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, so that's happening at Ridley College. Then on the Wednesday, that trio will be playing on top of a rooftop patio. Very limited tickets for that. That's at the Niagara Artist Center in St. Catharines. Then on the Thursday, we're just up the road at the Hair Wine Co. here in Niagara on the Lake with Soul Jazz in the Vineyard.
Ooh.
So Cinnamon Jones from Rochester coming in with the Quincy Bullen Quartet from Toronto. So bringing the two countries together.
That.
It's very fun. So she's one of our faves. We've brought her back a few times.
I bet.
And then on the Friday, coming in from Berlin, we've got David Friedman on Vibes in the Vines, and that's so that's the vibraphone. So
yeah,
it's a
I
really
feel like
cool
I've
instrument.
heard David Friedman before.
Yeah,
that's great.
So he's kind of like the master of vibes, and he's on tour, so we get to have him. And that's happening at one of our partners that we've worked with for many, many years as well, Henry of Pelham in St. Catharines.
Okay.
So those are all ticketed events, all on the website. And then to finish it off on the 22nd, we're in Simcoe Park here in Niagara on the Lake. Free. We've got a couple of stages and some tent talks happening. There'll be food, there'll be wine, there'll be beer, free stuff for the kids. I mean, it's all free.
Yeah.
And and that's going to be from 11 to 7. So it's the biggest festival we've ever done in terms of number of days.
Wow. I guess with it being your 10th anniversary.
10. Yeah. So we're super excited. Oh, and then there's another master class as well on the 20th with David Friedman on the Vibes.
Oh my goodness.
So
did you get it all?
I think so.
She's got such an excellent memory.
I think I got it all.
You did,
So
but if
it's a
you
lot.
didn't get it all, where can people find out all the information and get tickets?
Yes, so on our website, which is NiagaraJazzFestival.com. And then we're pretty active on Instagram and Facebook.
Social media, yeah, of course.
So it's super easy, Jazz Niagara.
Okay.
So, follow us, like us, all that stuff. And YouTube as well. Right now, we've got a whole bunch of testimonials from all of the musicians from 10 years just saying, hey, it's so-and-so, and I love
great
the
to be
Jazz
here.
Festival. Yeah, so check out our
That's
YouTube channel
awesome.
for that as well.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
okay, now you have all the details. You have no excuse but to not go to the website. You have to go to the website. Check it out. Get your tickets early. Coming up, we're going to be talking about some of the wines that are going to be served at some of the festivals, as well as some of the food. So don't go anywhere. Lots more coming up on Morning Live. Back at CHCH Triggs with Philip, winemaker here. 10th anniversary, some really special bottles out this year. Tell me about them.
Absolutely. So this is the first year we've released our Blanc de Blanc. That's 100% Chardonnay. It's coming from a single vineyard here in Niagara. It's just out on the Niagara Bench. It's Claystone Vineyard, one of the top vineyards you can find in Niagara. And we're very, very impressed with this, very excited about it. So let's give it a try.
I'm excited about this. I love anything with bubbles.
Exactly.
Bubbles are kind of my favorite.
Here we go. So this is a traditional method sparkling, which means that it's actually sitting in this bottle for about 5 years, aging before we release it. So this is from vintage 2017. It's nice and dry, bright acidity. It's really lovely stuff. Now, if you're listening to jazz in the vineyard on a hot day, something refreshing like this is exactly what you're looking for.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous wine.
Now, if you're not a big fan of bubbles, we've got another one that I think will really hit this year. This is our rosé. Now, this is a blend of a couple different varieties. We have Shiraz, Gamay Noir, and Cabernet Franc in this. Lovely pink color, great for when you got your summer dress on.
It's very true. I mean, a rosé all day is a thing.
That's right.
let's face it, it is now a thing. Rosé has certainly taken off in popularity over the last few years, I've noticed. A lot of places are coming out with some beautiful bottles, Jackson Triggs certainly
And now
being
we're
one of them.
making them too in a little bit of a drier style. So they're not going to be quite
So
as
sweet.
sweet and cloying, which is something that's kind of tough in the summertime. It's nice and crisp and refreshing. Sort of that red apple peel, some peaches, even a little bit of raspberries and cream.
Oh, all right, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Oh yes, I like the dryness of it.
Thanks.
I like that it's not too sweet. I like that a lot. And we've got some heavier bottles as well.
Yeah, for the red lovers out there, Niagara is a wonderful place to find Pinot Noirs of exceptional quality. And this is no exception to that. Our Vintage 20 Pinot Noir is really lovely. Vintage 20 was a great year for us. It was a beautiful harvest, and so this is some of the best Pinot you're going to find in the region.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for giving us a rundown. If you are
Absolutely.
going to be heading to the festival, these are just some of the bottles that you can certainly try, especially because they're new. Coming up, we are going to be talking to a chef about some of the snacks we could be trying during the Jazz Festival. I'm now being joined by Executive Chef Jason at 124 on Queen, and you're a big part of the festival because you supply the...
We're doing the picnic lunch at Willowbank Estates.
Oh, that's going to be so lovely. Hopefully, weather permitting, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day with a nice light breeze and perfect for picnics.
It's a beautiful location.
Yeah. Okay, what are we making?
Okay, so we're just going to make a simple ham sandwich here.
You say simple. You've got like 12 ingredients that I would never put in a ham sandwich, but okay, I'm ready.
So this is our house-made sourdough.
Delicious. Oh, it's so fresh.
We're just going to cut 2 nice slices.
Is this your first year being involved in the festival?
Yeah, this is the first year that we've done the picnic lunch.
Oh, that's nice. But you have been involved in the festival in other years?
Yeah, we've been involved before.
That's awesome.
Okay, so 2 nice pieces of sourdough, a little bit of mayo.
I feel like a lot of people during the pandemic learned how to make sourdough. I think that was like the go-to.
It was the thing. Actually, our sourdough started during the pandemic as well. Yeah.
It was totally a thing, and now everybody knows how to make delicious sourdough. Probably not as good as yours, but
Yeah, we
okay.
do make a good one.
So we've got fresh ham,
Fresh ham,
mustard,
a little bit of Cossack French mustard, a little bit of Niagara Gold cheese from Upper Canada.
I love how everything's local.
Yeah, it's a big thing at the restaurant. Like, we try to keep as local as we can.
Yeah.
A little bit of tomatoes, some lettuce.
Oh my goodness. And what else is going to be included in the picnic lunch besides the ham
In the
sandwich?
picnic lunch, we're gonna have like fresh cookies. They're gonna have crudité, and they have a choice of quinoa salad or a potato salad.
Oh my gosh, and they can just book all of this online when they're getting their tickets.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of this sandwich. He's expecting me to try it. How am I going to fit that?
Cut that open like that.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Yep, okay. Giving it a
Good
go.
luck.
This is not going to be pretty. People get mad if I talk with my mouth full. They get really mad. Remind everybody where they can get their picnic lunch.
They could get it at Willowbank Estates during the Jazz Festival picnic.
All right, we'll have more coming up with some music right after this. Go back inside to Morning Live. Grooving away with Juliet. A lot of great performances happening at this festival that's coming up on July the 15th. Organizer, founder, you've done so much work with this festival. You've put your heart and soul into it, but I know there are a lot of people that have come together to help along the way.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is the first year I've actually kind of got staff. Well, Trisha started last year, a general manager, a business manager, a marketing department. It's really building, and a really solid board. Our board's at eight people now, and all from different backgrounds, so really, really strong board. And that's a volunteer position. Tons of volunteers. Thank you to our volunteers. We have some of them who've been on board for 10 years.
Couldn't do it without them, really.
No, absolutely
you just
not.
couldn't.
Absolutely not. And then, of course, our funders, partners, and sponsors. So our key ones, of course, TD. We're the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. We have Ontario Creates. We have the Ontario Cultural Arts Fund this year for the first time, which is very exciting. The Humanic Foundation, who's a big, big support. The City of St. Catharines. and many, many more. But I just wanted to mention some of the key ones.
big ones,
there.
yeah, of course.
And we're always taking sponsorship. If anybody wants, just reach out.
Give her a call.
Always, and volunteers as well. Always happy
Yeah.
to take. But yeah, so all of that support you'll see on our website, actually on our partner sponsor funder page. Just so many. I think there's probably about 75 in total.
Wow, that's
Just
amazing.
So much support. Some of them it's in kind, some of it it's
Yep.
money, and
Yeah.
it all helps, right?
Yeah,
So-
it does. It all makes a difference.
Yeah.
Really great performances. We're going to talk about John in just a moment, but
Yes.
first.
Yeah. Okay, so here at Jackson Triggs, you can see in the background the wonderful amphitheater. That's why we're here. In our opinion, it's the best venue for
Yeah.
live music in Niagara.
Of course.
Right? We decided to call it Jazz Under the Stars.
Oh, that's
Right?
amazing.
We didn't do that in the first year. I can't remember what we called it. I like to come up with the names. I'm like, Jazz Under the Stars.
Yeah, that's
right?
perfect.
Yeah, so we'll be featuring Lila Bialy, who's not only an incredible pianist, but also a singer as well. She'll be with her band. We've known Lila for many, many years, and on a personal level, we really wanted her here to celebrate the 10-year.
Oh, that's awesome.
And also, this one's going out to my late husband, Peter, who's the co-creator of the festival,
Right.
and who also knew, he saw Lila just last year. So it's kind of,
Oh,
again,
that's beautiful.
a full circle moment.
Yeah.
And I cannot forget to mention the Steinway piano. So right now, John's on his keyboard.
Yeah.
But he and Lila and our youth performer, who I'll mention in a second, will be on a Steinway grand piano. I believe it's a 7-foot.
Wow.
Coming in from Steinway Piano Gallery in Toronto.
Okay.
So they're one of our big partners, bringing us this incredible instrument, which is what we want to feature pianists on a Steinway always.
Of course.
So that's super exciting. And then we have also featured in the show is Nicola Mustafa. He's one of the winners in our Jazz for the Ages youth competition.
Nice.
Yep. So he's, I believe, 22 because the
Wow.
competition is 23 and under. And we'll be featuring different youth performers all throughout the festival as opening acts.
So fun.
Yeah, so they all do 2 songs.
Oh,
So
I
he's
love that.
So his trio, these guys are so good.
Yeah, I bet.
So it's a trio from Toronto, and they're all age 23 or under.
That's amazing.
And
okay.
then, of course, the amazing John Sherwood and local jazz hero. He's phenomenal. And so let's listen to John, and he'll be featured that evening as well.
All right, take us out, John. Lots more coming up on the show.